What's up, man? It's your boy Elton with Red Bottom. Hey, should want to do a quick video on a first issue I had with the bike. Well, I'm on the road, first issue, right? Besides the wreck, that's different, but this is the first I had on the bike. So, yesterday I left the dealership yesterday, and I'm running. I'm going from Virginia to Maryland. I'm running, right? And I happened to be doing 80 something. I remember looking down, I was like 81. And I heard a gap on the throttle, like a skip. It's like a starter step. That's when there's no spark on the cylinder, right? Like it's a starter step. So I didn't think, I was like, what was that? I ignored it, right? It was nothing. Never has happened before. Bike has almost 16,000 miles and never had no issue. So then I went and fueled up, right? And it was one of them sketchy gas stations. See what I'm talking about? One of them sketchy ones. And then it happened again when I got to Maryland. And I was like, man, I got some messed up fuel. So I looked it up real quick and was like, yeah, there's some gases sometimes, just luck of the draw. So I'm thinking in my mind, I got bad fuel, so I gotta run it, lower gears, high RPM, keep it down. So I was working through that. I arrived to the location I was going to. I went there. Leaving the location, no problem. I got about a quarter tank now. I was okay. I'm gonna use that. Then I'm gonna get a full tank. Well, I really didn't finish using it. Like I said, my thinking was bad gas. So I went into the gas in the shell, bought me a little gas treatment, dropped it in there, filled it up, started the bike, and I'm rolling. And here you go, the bike just starts putting. And throttle was there, but it wasn't going nowhere. You see what I'm saying? You could hear it rev, and then I jumped on the check engine light came on. I jumped on the app on the Donald J app to tell me front cylinder misfire P0 30100 misfire. So I was like, misfire, coil, spark plug, wire, right? Done deal, right? Anyway, I'm limping the bike home. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I work it out, and I'm like, okay, it's bad. All the bad fuel is out of it. Came back. So by the time I got home, the front cylinder was done, rear cylinder was firing, and I barely made it up my driveway. It made it up, but it was just that one cylinder sound, tone, and I made it home. So this morning I got up, went straight to it. Took the let me just spin this around. So I'm here in my garage. So I did the own check on the coil. Did the own check on the coil. That checked out even. It checked out at the front cylinder was a 6.67 ohms. The rear cylinder was a 6.63. So it checked out even. I know this was firing, so I'm like, well, it's the front, right? It's good. Then I started messing with this one wire. This the wire that they said there was a zip tie right here, because it's kinked up like this from the factory, right? So they tell you to go cut that wire. Well, lo and behold, when I started messing with it, and I pulled this back, that green wire actually had a break in it. It was chewed up. And I guess this has been happening. Let me try to put this down so I can get to that wire. I guess it's been happening for a long time. My bike has 16,000 miles. So I guess it's been happening for a long time, but the wire, the green wire was in here. It was just sitting on the wire like this. So of course, every time on the load or whatever, and then when I try to pull the sleeve back, it just popped. And I'm like, oh, so it was loose in contact, it was misfiring. And then the rear cylinder, well, not the rear cylinder, one of the two spark plugs, I don't know which wire that is, but you can see there was a cut, there's like a cut in the wire. Let me see if I can get you. I can't focus this. Nah, you can't tell. But anyway, There's a cutting a wire. There's a bulletin that came out August of 2025. That's got a kit to remedy this, to fix this once it happens to whoever bike it happens to. So I found it at one of the dealerships. I'm headed over there now. It's about an hour away. I'm headed there now to go pick it up, to come back and fix that and load the bike up because I'm ready to go to Tulsa. So stay tuned. I'm gonna come back and share the part number, everything you're gonna need for the kit to make it work, and then I put it all back together, do a start, throttle response, all that, and yeah, crazy, man. This is my first time. All right, peace. Okay, people, so we're gonna continue from right here. So again, this is what happened to me. Okay, so this is the part number that you're gonna have to buy. I suggest everybody that you have a 24 model. I don't know if you can see that clear. The part number is 69203885. Okay, that's the kit number. It's kit wiring, ignition coil. 69203885. Okay. The kit comes in a bag, rolled up like this. Here's the wire harness. I'm digging up the bag. It got some it has some zip ties to reroute the cable and some heat shrink. And here's the wires, replacing wire. It looks like it's a thicker gauge type wire. Yeah, it's a little bit thicker gauge wire. The sheathing is I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna have the heat shield of the wire. I'm gonna make sure the heat shield of the wire is all the way down like that. And I'm gonna take this side down real good for more protection. And then so basically what you do now, you know, it comes with instructions. The motor company send you instructions, right? So basically, I'm gonna take some shortcuts because they tell you to remove all this, because then they give you the total value for the knock sensors and all the other stuff. I'm not gonna do none of that. I'm gonna take it from here. I'm gonna do my measurements from here up, the same size as the wire, of course. But you're gonna splice this guy and this stuff in there, guys. So I'm measuring from here up. So as you can see, I probably got about 1, 2, 3.5 inches stripped off. I'm using my not my own, but yeah, this is my. I'm using my pliers, my side cutting pliers. I'm just eating through that. Cut it up here, and then it'll tell you, run the instructions, which wire you cutting where. This for the one harness right here, and your one harness that comes in the package already cut the size. So all you gotta do is use 2 end connectors and hook it up. I'm gonna use the butt connector that have the solder in the middle. I don't know if you've seen it, but if you go to any like Amazon, right, AutoZone, I'm gonna grab one. I'll be right back. Hey, what's up, folks? I'm back. This is my finished product right here. So 4 solder wire. I didn't do the neatest job cutting the wire up here, the same length and all that jazz. You know what I'm talking about? That's the instructions say. I just went to work on it. Okay. I just went to work on it. All right. So again, the kit is 69. 69203885. If I was you guys, for those I have for my bike, the ST, the 24 series, I would just buy one, put it in the tow pack. It's $95. You know, vets, we get 10% discount, you know, before taxes, and then they add the tax on top. So if I was y'all, I would just buy one and just put it in your tow pack, but you never know. I had no clue the heat was eating eating through that wire like that green wire. And you can tell the burn marks on the green wire. I don't know if you can tell that. On the green wire, you can tell the burn marks. And it has taken, it has taken 15, my bike almost has 16,000 miles, and I bought it in January 2025, almost had 16,000 miles on it. So, I don't ride a lot, but I ride a lot. I ride enough than most people. And so as you can see, I left some of that tail of this non-fire resistant thread or whatever. So I'm gonna use that to wrap these guys in there. And then I'm gonna wrap this in with electrical tape. I'm gonna wrap this whole horn with electrical tape. And I'm gonna actually try to, when I ride it with the zip ties, make sure that it's not even getting anywhere where I think it's gonna be heat now. Besides the direct, cause I'm assuming that this thing was just leaned up against something, or it was just that weak of a wire, and that it's just melt through the heat in 16,000 miles. So I'm just gonna protect as best I can. I'll probably buy another one and put on my tour pack just to make sure, just in case me or Buddy needs one while I wait on the road, cause it could happen at any time. And I was riding fine until I heard that stutter step going towards Maryland. And it's just like you're giving it gas, but it's not going because it's one of the cylinders ain't firing. The rear cylinder was firing. And I rode it home. I was stubborn because I was like, I really didn't know what it was at first for sure. Like, not until I took it apart, but I was like, it's a bad gas. And if it's gonna blow, if I can let it blow, I just, you know how we do. That's an excuse to get something else. So I was like, if you're gonna blow it. But it got me home. I went to bed last night, got up this morning, went to the book, called a buddy of mine, Vision, called my brother Throttle in Texas. Was like, hey man, this is what's going on. We looked it up real quick, boom. Called the dealership, they had the part one, picked it up, and the job is done. So now all I gotta do now, wrap this up real good, put the coil back in there, put the tank, button it up, start it up, go on a quick ride around the neighborhood, and we in there. Put the bike in the trailer tomorrow after the festivities, and I'm headed to Tulsa. Peace. What's up, folks? It's Elton Red Bottom. Hey, this is like 2 days after I installed the harness kit, and took the bike out yesterday before it started raining here in Virginia, just to do a load test, make sure that, when I was at WOT and wide open throttle, I had a good bite on the wires and things like that, and they were just performing out on load, and that's just exactly what it was. It was a hole in the wire. So I wrapped it real good with electrical tape. You seen that on the video. And I made good connections. I routed it properly. I kind of zip tied it all the way towards that knock sensor bracket, so it's not so close to the cylinders, because of course they get real hot, even though it's water cool and air cool, but air go through the fins, just to protect that wire. But I'd highly recommend, if you guys have a 24, to cut that zip tie. For one, that zip tie that comes from the factory, cut that zip tie off, straighten that cable out, right? Set it up, and you either wrap it with electrical tape. You could put, they sell big ass heat shrink. If you want to put the one on there, right? Do some preventive maintenance to it, but also buy a kit. It's just a wire harness, just a wire harness extension with zip ties and heat shrink. Put in your coil pack, put it in your saddlebag if you don't have subs in it, whatever the case may be, and carry that with you. Especially if you're making trips throughout the country. Carry that with you, you never know. It's a known issue. They came out with a service bulletin, not a recall, because if they've done a recall, that means every 24 model year motorcycle that we have to change. Harley ain't doing that. It's not happening to all bikes. Mine took 15,000 miles for it to happen, almost 16,000 miles for it to happen. You never know. So I would recommend that you have one of your tow pack If you're traveling with the US, wherever you at in the world, put one there. If it's not happening to you right now, good, perfect. Do some preventive maintenance. If not, put one in your tow pack. And that issue you should overcome real quick, because it's just a cut and splice wires, boom, set up, harness, thicker gauge wire, and that's it, man. But I'm getting ready to load the bike up. I got my truck right here. I got my trailer, red bottom Chariot, and it's raining here in Virginia, but we headed to Tulsa, y'all. Headed to Tulsa, I can't wait. So I loaded my truck up. I'm bringing my Let's Roll stand just in case. I got some of my tools just in case. And got my truck. And I'm waiting on Amazon to deliver some balancing beads for the bike. I should learn about this balancing bead stuff. So you can remove the waste off the wheels, and you put this balancing beads in there, 2 ounces each tire, and boom, they do the trick. But they haven't even sent me something out for delivery message, so I'm thinking they're not gonna send it to me, and I got about an 18-hour trip, so I think I'm just gonna take off. Well, yeah, if y'all in Tulsa, if anybody in Tulsa, man, come check the boy out, man. Please share, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel out there. If you got anything on CVO Road Glide STs that you have done, I'm gonna do a video. Once I get to Oklahoma on all the things I added to the bike. Oh, this is my new addition right here, by the way. Wrap on fender. Anyway, to the bike, and then what things I wouldn't recommend. Just yet. But yeah, more to come. Yeah, like I said, please share, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel. Just anything that got to do with these bikes. And I work on my own bike too now. I don't do everything. Like I didn't do the forks. I didn't do the cartridges for my electric suspension, but I just gotta buy the special tools to hold the forks and all that. But yeah, like I'm gonna be upgrading my bike at the end of the year. Anyway, that's the bit. But yeah, so I put the bike back together, ran it, everything good. That was my issue. The Donald Tune jet cleared the fault. The fault never came back. I cleared it, everything running. We headed to Tulsa. Peace.